Okay.
Let's go to 3.
Yeah, this is of course the biggest thing is feedback, right?
Right.
Assuming that. Check. Check. Assuming the first two are followed, and you've got everything at 12 o'clock, you've done the trim and the screen and all that. Now everybody starts singing.
All mothers, this is for you.
Yeah. Now this is what you have to remember. This is the mother-in-law. This one. Okay? This big towering thing is the mother-in-law. And this little thing here is the daughter-in-law. So anytime the mother-in-law faces the daughter-in-law, that's what happens. If the closer you go, the louder it will be. Does that make sense?
But you also said, Mahesh, before I bought it and most of them bought it, that you'll never hear feedback on this.
Correct. No. Feedback is
physics.
You cannot. Do you know that a microphone is also a speaker? If you plug a microphone in the headphone socket, you will hear music from it. So it's
but remember when you were trying to set this up at my place? Yeah. We were just hanging out beside the mother-in-law and nothing was happening.
No, it was because I always
because we were selling.
Look. But, okay, you have to.
The problem is with the daughter-in-law, right?
Okay, you have to remember this. You have to remember this. I see how close I am. Okay.
Yeah.
But look, I'm facing away.
Yeah.
This is important, Namrata. Even if you're close, like sometimes you go to change the track, I always move the face of it away from the face of it.
True, very.
The minute you do this, there's nothing on earth that can stop this.
So backbiting daughter-in-law.
So don't show your face.
Like don't.
That daughter-in-law's called.
मुंह नहीं लगते बोलते हैं ना. So that's all you do, and really, or you change your angle. You change your angle and you do that. But there's another thing. Let's say you do all of this. And this happens a lot. Karan, time out. Okay, listen. So this happens a lot. So let's say you're facing away and you're singing, so still there is. You know why? Because somebody sang a duet and the second mic is sitting and it's still open and it's
right
there.
Good.
And nobody will catch it.
Good catch.
And then you'll say, no, it's just happening. Yeah, go hit mute on the mics that you don't use.
I think that's a good practice. We should, after we're done, just mute our channels.
But you know, sometimes, even when the singers are standing far away, it still happens.
Yeah, that happens.
Mic is...
Yeah, you remember this time
Mic is also off.
Ranjanda's place.
It happened.
I think Sunny then had to Sunny and I think Pankaj also. They did something. I mean, I think they changed the settings again and then it became alright. But
yes, when he called me, I told him. He said, okay.
What happened?
Okay, two things. If you increase effects, like you like a lot of reverb. So increase the echo, right? You can only do it for so long. I showed you what happens if you increase it too much. It will just create a resonance that will just keep bouncing and it'll go into the mic and then.
It also depends a little bit on the dynamics of the room.
Yeah.
A lot.
Because it doesn't happen all the time.
Huh?
It doesn't happen all the time, the squeaking, only sometimes.
Correct, and that's also when somebody has increased the effects a lot. And also, if the second mic is open, if
the settings are safe, why should anyone play with the effects and reverb and delay and all that?
There are some songs. Let's say he sings "Dekha na hai re," you don't want an
so
echo.
someone has to go and
But if you sing "Aayega Aane Wala" or "Naina Barse," you want that haunting feel. So
and at some point that would cause the squeaking.
So
yes, it can.
So see, here's what happens. The sound from the speaker is going to go bounce around and a little bit later hit the microphone.
Yeah.
Right? And that microphone is going to send that sound back to the speaker and it will come out again and bounce back and go in. If that keeps happening, that's where the squealing starts, right? So if you have a reverb itself is a delay, like whatever you're singing is being delayed electronically and sent to the speaker. So those things can actually interact.
I think you're right. But to Namrata's point, the two people were at least 5 feet, 6 feet away, right?
Yeah.
And this thing was squeaky.
But were their mics pointing to each other?
No.
Other than that, I was singing.
Yeah, I think I was.
Nothing was was changed on the setting. Reverb was not changed, echo was not
So
changed,
is there an
nothing was
option
changed.
distance that you have to be?
It
in
still
front
was
or
correct.
ahead of
Yeah.
the
Where was
mother-in-law?
the mic facing?
It was not facing that.
It was not facing that. It was
was
just
not-
like, yeah, it was
No.
facing it. And the other thing, Namrata, was the sound just, the input just went down.
So that is because the volume was low.
Someone, okay.
See, again, if your mics are away and you increased the volumes too high and you're trying to get a higher volume even while the mic.
Yeah, I think none of that happened.
You open, I mean, you'll get more feedback.
Yeah,
that way.
I agree.
If you have
That could
microphones
cause
which are
a-
not very good and they pick up sound.
Yes.
from the side.
That could be an exception.
Actually, let's talk about that. You know why I made you change that microphone even though you have Sennheisers?
Right,
So there's a pattern of, depending on the room, like if you're in the basement,
right.
so the Sennheiser, which is a great mic, you have that, and I have them too. In an open place, or like a talka or somewhere where there are no walls, I like singing in that, but the pattern is wider. So what happens is I'm singing, if somebody's standing here, you pick up that sound. So cardioid is what a heart shape pickup. This is supercardioid, which is even narrower. So really, you just have to. If I do this, it won't pick up. So this picks up, gives you less feedback. So a very cheap mic will cause.
They don't have that kind of restriction. They are very open.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's why the mic is very, very important. in
Alright.
music.
So
Number
how much
4.
goes back into the mic and loops back through the speaker back into the mic? That loop is the problem. And when you are in a closer spaces and you are singing for a long time, these loops are more possible.
Yeah, and it's hard to do anything because you're. Okay, so here's what they, in the Bose book, they say microphone is encountering feedback. What to do? Orient the microphone so that it is not pointing directly to the cylindrical speaker. Try a different microphone. Second. Third is try a different position for the L1 system or the vocalist on stage. Sometimes you just move out and face the speaker and you sing where there's space, room behind you. There are no standing waves because everything reflects and it's all behind you. So it comes right back into this. So if you're cornered, that will cause feedback too.
Okay.
Then increase the distance from the L1, which is this, and the microphones. It means go further away. Reduce the high frequencies. This is important. So high frequencies are the sharper notes. They cause feedback. So when it really has to be changed, then you go to this thing called ZEQ. Okay, and you see this here. This is high. So it's on bypass. I turn this. So I'm going, let's say, minus 4.6.
That is something different about Bose than regular Bose.
No, you have a rotary control.
I have a different. No, the concept is different.
Huh.
There we have to reduce the bass.
Hold on. Explain
You
the
actually
mic.
both. Even here, you have to reduce the bass. Some, depending on the track, you reduce the bass also. But the bass is, you can change where it goes, but it also is non-directional.
But you're better off keeping it at bypass, right?
If there's too much
Flat, you get a low mid.
Yeah, that's to get a very natural,
Yeah.
loud sound.
Okay.
Yeah. So, then,
Alright.
and they say for feedback, reduce or temporarily bypass the effects.
Yeah.
So if you actually push just the effects mute and the thing goes away, you know that.
That's what they said. If you put the effects music,
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
means
say-
there's too much of
Right,
effects.
all that stuff
and it
goes
can only
away.
handle so much.
Yeah. Okay, good.
So
Number 4.
number 4 we
And I'm going to
covered.
leave after that.
Number 4 we covered.